Welcome to today's video, and thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart for clicking on the video. And I really do hope that you stay till the end. That would mean a lot. I love doing these kinds of videos, and I hope that one person that watches it helps them, or if you share the video or like it, that someone else sees it and it can help them. But before I get started, I just want you guys to go ahead right now. There's a link in the description box. It's the very first one. It's Brandon Conceso's channel. It was a video that he just did that I watched, and literally it was like watching myself speak. It was like watching the voice in my head talk, because literally everything he was saying was what I think about all the time. So I want you guys to check that out. It should open in another tab on your internet, so you can watch that after, but please definitely check that out. Hit that like button and definitely subscribe to his channel if you have not already. He's really down to earth, and a lot of what I say and do is a lot of what he says and does. So if you like what I do, then you'll love what he does. Again, that's Brandon Conceso, first link in the description box.
Give me reasons to doubt, try to keep me down, but I'll put the flame out, you can't get to me.
Now the focus of today's video, as you can tell from the title, is understanding. Understanding that bad things are going to happen. Not everything is going to work in your favor. Not everything is going to happen when it's supposed to. Things are going to take longer. Things are going to be harder. There's going to be more steps. There's going to be bumps in the roads. There's going to be people along the way who don't want you to succeed, who are going to be negative and say that you can't do what you're doing or you shouldn't do what you're doing. And those people are saying that could be people that were really close to you, but they're saying you can't do what you're doing or you shouldn't do what you do because that's what they're telling themselves. They're too afraid to step out of that comfort zone and do what everyone else isn't doing. So they've got that stuck in their head, and they don't want to see someone else doing it because they've already told themselves that they can't. So seeing you succeed is a letdown to them. And now these last few weeks, there's been a bunch of things that have gone on, negative, and I've let them get to me. And, didn't put out as many videos. I had to take some care of some life stuff that comes up. You deal with it and you move on. And now that those few weeks are over, I'm like, did I get anything out of that? Where did those negative things get me? And am I further than I was before? Did I learn anything, most of all? And I think I can say that I did. I think I can say that now that I'm on my own, I'm adulting, I've got to make it for myself. I've got to make all these risks worth it. And if I take a risk but I just put one foot in, I'm not going to get as far as I could have if I put 2 feet in. If I'm not giving 100%, then how can I expect 100% back? You're not always going to get 100% back. Things, like I said, will happen, but it's how you react. It is how you react to those negative things that's going to get you to where you want at the end of the day. And there's a quote, and I'm sure everyone has heard it, and I do believe in quotes, not as a cliche way, but you have to make those quotes true, real, for them to have purpose. So the quote is, life is 10% of what happens and 90% of how you react to it. I actually just had to look up that quote just to make sure I had that was right. But anyway, yeah, so 10% of what happens to you, 90% of how you react. So you're in school still, you're a student, and you get a bad grade. Do you sulk and say you're dumb, you can't do it, I give up, school's not for me? Or do you say, okay, that's one grade, I can go up from here? Then do you ask for help? Do you put more work into studying? Do you decide to go to your professor instead of going out? If it's a job and someone else got the promotion and you didn't, you've been putting in the same amount of work, do you say, oh, it's just politics and the boss likes them more than I do? Or do you say, what can I do differently to make myself stand out? If you're doing everything that they are, then maybe it was just chance that that other person got the promotion. Maybe you have to stand out. Do something different. Don't be afraid. At the end of the day, I would much rather say, at least I tried, than what if. To me, what if is just the same as saying I can't. What if I took that risk? Well, I don't know. If I did it, it could have been good, it could have been bad, but I don't know. And I hate that not knowing. And that's what holds a lot of people back. They want to stay in their safe zone. But tell yourself that you'd much rather say at the end of the day, at least I tried. At least I know I put myself out there and I got an outcome, negative or positive. Something happened and now I'm going to move on from that. Now I'm going to grow. Something's going to happen out of that. That happens in life, happens in everything. For me, everything that's been going on, it's been right now is my stomach has been bothering me these last few days. And you know, my weight goes up because of that. I'm sure people have been able to tell in videos. I don't know if you guys can. But with my stomach, it just like blows up. If I have too much sugar, and then I've been trying to cut out sugar, and I think I've been on track, and then all of a sudden it blows up a little bit more, and then it gets into my head. I'm like, what is it? What's happening? And then I step on the scale and I see a number, but I know that's not the real number, but everything just plays in your head. Once you think one thing, then it's just a domino effect of negative things. And then that affects the gym. Like, do I feel like going to the gym? Well, you know, I don't feel like myself. You know, I'm not mentally there, I'm not physically there. You miss some gym time, and then you just feel like you're out of control. Then be in the moment. Be in the moment, because you can't worry about what happened yesterday, what happened last month, or in 2015. You can't change it. What happened, happened. You went out one night and you sent a drunk text to someone, it happened. Now you deal with it. If you've got something in the future, you can't worry about that, because what you're doing right now at this moment, whatever you do after this video, could affect what happens in the future. So don't worry so much about what's ahead, because right now, what you're doing right this second, after this video, what you do in an hour, is going to determine the future. So if you're too worried about looking ahead, you're going to miss what's happening right now. You're going to miss what's happening right now, and that's going to affect the future that you're looking at. You're looking at this goal that you have in mind, and you want it, you want it, you want it. You get to that goal and you don't get it. And then you're asking yourself, what happened? What did I do wrong? That's because the days, the moments, events leading up to that goal, you weren't there. You weren't there. You weren't focused. And you missed out on that goal because you were just too focused on the end product rather than all the little steps that are supposed to help you get there. So be in the moment. Take care of what you can right now. No one else can do that for you. No one else can fix the past, but you can control what happens right after you watch this video. And you might feel inspired, you know, the next 10 minutes, maybe a day after watching this video, but you personally have to find what's going to continue that feeling every day on your own. Maybe you watch this video every day to help you get motivated about something, but sometimes you got to find it within yourself. And I'm not saying you are going to be motivated every day. I'm certainly not motivated every day. Certainly not. But be in the moment and take advantage of what is in front of you right now, good or bad. Learn from it, grow from it, share your experience, and know that if you put in the work, the results will come. Maybe not as fast as you want, but it'll come if you're willing to put in the work. Nothing worth having is easy, and good things take time. Tell yourself that over and over, write it down a million times, whatever you have to do, but do it. Be in the moment. Difficult times are gonna happen, but it's how you react. And that's up to you. I love doing these videos. I do. Sometimes I do them because I get requested to talk about certain topics, or sometimes I just need them for myself. And this was one of the videos where I needed it for myself too. So hopefully it does help someone as well going through similar things. But definitely I just feel refreshed. I feel like weight is lifted off my shoulders. I've talked, and now it's time to go put all those words into action, because these videos, what I say means this much. Nothing, means nothing if I don't go and do it. So I'm gonna do that right now, and I hope you guys do. Don't forget to check out Brandon Can Say So, like his video, subscribe to him, and just do what you gotta do to get to where you want to be. And that is that. So thank you guys so much. Please hit that like button, subscribe if you have not already. Share the video. If this video could go out to as many people, I really hope that it can, and that would mean a lot. Thank you guys for all the awesome support. Welcome to all my new subscribers. Really do appreciate you guys hitting that button and just commenting down, get to know all of you. Follow me on social media, and I just can't thank you guys enough. So like, comment, share, subscribe, and as always, have a great day.